Hello, friends. I have made a lot of videos this week, and I'm really hoping this is my last one. I have a good feeling about this. Okay, so Mosiah Map. This is a great, exciting thing. The last time when I made this map, the first time, it was 4 years ago during COVID, and it was just moms because we didn't have church. So it was just moms sending me pictures of their completed map because you're going to keep adding to this map. And so every week we'd do it together, and I'd send out these videos and we'd create this map. And it's such a testimony when you're all done. It's really a neat thing to be able to see scriptures. And to be honest, I've never really understood this story until I had to study it enough to create this map. And yeah, let's get right in. So you're going to want some kind of board because you're going to be adding to this map every week. Now, this is my son's international science board, so I'm going to have to find something else when I teach my youth lesson this lesson. So yeah, he'll never have to know that though, right? He'll never know. So we're going to start with this one right here. And we have Nephi and Lehi and Laman and Lemuel all coming on a boat. They arrived in the promised land. And then you guys remember Nephi's brothers are trying to kill him. So the Lord tells him, you got to get out of there. So he has to leave the promised land. That's our first one. Then they arrive in the land of Nephi. And this is like comparatively like thousands of miles. And then other parts in the map, probably just a couple 100 miles because I like to, just mix things up a little bit like that. But so but we got to get it all to fit. So here we have the land of Nephi. And in the scriptures, it says it's a really great land. And they name it after Nephi who delivered them. So Nephi and his family live there. All the Nephites live there. So they live happily there. And then Nephi, and then Jacob. Jacob has a son named Enos that goes and prays in the woods. You don't have to say all this, but just catching you up. In Ammon, there is a new king named Mosiah. And he is commanded by the Lord to leave the land of Nephi and go to the land of Zarahemla. Now, the people who do not come with them stay in the land of Nephi and join the ranks of the Lamanites. So, all of the Nephites are now in the land of Zarahemla. Now, King Mosiah, is like, what? I wonder how those people no, not King Mosiah. Let's read this. So, yes, it is King Mosiah. He sends some men to spy on the people in the land of Nephi, the Lamanites in the land of Nephi. Come on. And the leader of that group was Zeniff. He's right there. And Zeniff, he really, really loves the land of Nephi. He wants to live in the land of Nephi. In the scriptures, it says he's overzealous. And so he says, kind of watches the people and spies on them. And he's like, oh, they're not so bad. I kind of picture like him watching like the little kids playing. And I'm teaching youth this. And so I'm probably going to go a little bit into social media and how we see the best sides of people and can we really trust and, just try to relate to the youth a little bit more. But yeah, so he goes and he's like, these guys aren't so bad. We can live in the land of Nephi. And that was not the point of his mission at all. But he becomes the king, the new king of these people in the land. And he goes to the king in the land of Nephi, the Lamanite king. And he asks him, we won't bother you. You won't bother us. Just give us some land. And the king's like, sure, right. Oh, yeah, let's do that. Because eventually he's going to take them to be prisoners. Okay, also, you're teaching youth. This is something I want to teach my youth about, is that Zeniff, he thought he was a hero. Nothing really went wrong in his lifetime, maybe a little bit of trials, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't until the next generation and the next generation. And so, yeah, that's something really great to teach the youth, that their decisions they're making now can affect generations to come. So here they are, prisoners in the land of Nephi. Okay, back up here. Back up here in Zarahemla, we have King Benjamin. So the first Mosiah king died. He had a son named King Benjamin. Oh, let me show you, because that's kind of small. Da, 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 the famous King Benjamin is up here. And then he dies, and he names his son Mosiah, Mosiah the second, or Mosiah, yeah, I don't think he was Mosiah the second. But yeah, just to confuse us, or because he loved his dad, probably because he loved his dad. And here is King Mosiah, and he's like thinking, what happened to those people down in the land of those Zeniff people? And so he sends Ammon and 16 men. And Ammon is not the one that cut off the arms. And I didn't draw 16 men, I just drew one. And he is like, you guys go down and see what happened to Zeniff and those people in the land of Nephi. So he's like, do. And King Zeniff has died. He has a son named King Noah, which we're going to learn about next week. And then he has a grandson named King Limhi. Oh, and guys, this is some good art right here. Yeah. So proud of this little guy. Anyway, so poor little King Limhi is a prisoner in the land, and he takes Ammon and puts him in jail because people are being persecuted, and he just has to be careful, you know. And Ammon finally gets to talk to that king, and he's like, if you would have known who I was, I'm from this land of Zarahemla, you know who I was. And King Limhi's like, oh my goodness, yes. And then he's like, guess what? We tried to find you guys. We were being persecuted and we needed help, and we went looking for you, but we went the wrong way. And we went to, here, I'll show it to you, off into a different land. But instead of finding you guys, we found this land that was deserted. And we found these records. And we brought them back, and we don't know what they say. And can you read them? And then Ammon explains to him, oh, you know, I can't. Oh, something happened. He's like, no, but guess what? We have a prophet and a seer, and he teaches them about prophets and tells them all this good news and teaches them the gospel. And so it's super exciting. This is how we teach. I hope I didn't make any more mistakes. I hope this is my last video. Anyway, I just think you're all wonderful teaching the gospel and sharing these truths, and love you all, and good luck.